Hi, my name is Jim Ryder, President of Video Marketing USA. Now you can probably tell from our name, we are not a paving contracting company. One of the things that we do specialize in, however, is to help companies who do paving, asphalt paving, and other types of related work to be found in the search engines. Now, not only do we help you be found in Google and other places on the front page, but often we can work to get you found many times in Google search results on the front page. Imagine if your company not only comes up on page 1 of the search results for a search phrase that your clients are going to type in, but imagine if you can show up 2, 3, or 4 times and in multiple formats. The power of that is unbelievable. So instead of just talking to you about it, let me show you some of the results that we've been able to attain for a client that we helped most recently in the Fort Worth, Texas area. We started working with this company just a few short weeks ago. If we type in asphalt paving in Fort Worth, Texas, our company, which was nowhere to be found only a few weeks ago, Brazos Paving, shows up in the Google Places at letter F. Now, having gone from nowhere to letter F is very impressive. But we don't stop there. If you type in asphalt paving in Fort Worth, Texas, and you move down a little bit in the page, you can find that we have a result right here that showed up on February 11th. That's part of our blog. We use our blog to help you get found in the search results for phrases that people are going to type in. Not only are you found, not only is our client found with our blog, but if you move down a little bit further, we have a video listing right here for them and one right next to it. So they're showing up 4 times under the search phrase asphalt paving in Fort Worth, Texas. Let's change the phrase just a little bit and see what happens. When you type in the search phrase asphalt driveway in Fort Worth, Texas, and we've moved down just a little bit of the page, you see that once again our client is showing up on the Google Places at letter B this time. Not only are they found there, but when we move down just a little bit, you find once again our blog is showing up, their website is showing up, and we have once again 2 videos with thumbnails showing up for the search phrase asphalt driveway in Fort Worth, Texas. Now, driveways are nice, but parking lots are even better. And so we also promoted our client for the term asphalt parking lot in Fort Worth, Texas. As we move down just the page a little bit, we notice that once again we have 2 videos with their icons. Very eye-catching. It's one of the first things that you're going to see when you look at the search results. Right below that, once again, our blog is working hard for our client under the term asphalt parking lot in Fort Worth, Texas. Sometimes people are not looking for a complete driveway or a parking lot, but they just need something repaired. And so once again, we helped our client be found for the term asphalt repair in Fort Worth, Texas. And you notice at the very top of the page, the Google Places results for Brazos Paving shows up at number 1. That's extremely powerful, especially for people who are looking to have their driveway or parking lot repaired instead of the whole thing done. Let's go ahead and switch communities. Asphalt, Texas is a community in the Fort Worth area. And so if we type in the search term asphalt repair in Asphalt, Texas, we notice that our client is letter B on the Google Places. If you move down just a little bit, you notice once again that our blog is working hard for our client. Now, talking about our blog just for a minute, it does not matter how long that our client remains with us and uses our services. Our blog is always going to be there for them. We don't remove any blog listings. We don't take videos down. We don't remove any kind of PDFs or articles that we do for our clients. Once we get them there, they're always there. Now, you don't have to worry that if you stop working with us after a period of time, that we're going to take down all the search results. Once we work with you and once we get some results for you, they're yours. Let's go ahead and move on just a little bit, and let's try a different search phrase here for our client and show you what we've been able to do. If you type in the phrase asphalt driveway in Azle, Texas, you notice very quickly 2 thumbnails for videos show up close to the top of the page. As you move down the page just a little bit, this time something new starts to show up. We have a document. A document is like a PDF that we can also use to help get you found in the search engines, and it's just another one of the methods that we use to help obtain multiple search word phrases for you. Staying in Azle, Texas, if you were looking for the phrase asphalt parking lot in Azle, Texas, you notice at the very top of the page we have 2 videos showing up. Right below that we have our blog, and then as we move down the page a little bit, you notice once again that we have a document or a PDF that is showing up for our client. From top to bottom, our client is found with videos, our blog, and a PDF. Very, very powerful. And we can do the same thing for you. Let's go ahead and switch communities and see what we've been able to do. Like Azle, Aledo, Texas is a community very close to the Fort Worth area. So if we type in asphalt parking lot in Aledo, Texas, we notice immediately that our client has their Google Places listing at letter D. Once again, this is something that's happened recently, and it's very, very powerful. As we move down the page just below the listings, we notice that our client has 1, 2 video listings. Below those, we find our blog 1, 2, 3 times. Below that, we have another video, and then we have 2 more videos showing up with thumbnail results. And finally, at the bottom of the page, we have yet another video. Many, many times, our client shows up for asphalt parking lot in Aledo, Texas. Believe me, that if someone's looking for their parking lot to be done in Aledo, Texas, they're going to come across our client. And that's extremely powerful. Now just think about what that could do for you in your community. Let's go ahead and move to another one. Now Weatherford, Texas is a community that's located to the west of Fort Worth, a little distance. If you type in asphalt parking lot in Weatherford, Texas, you're going to find that our client owns the 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and 5th listings on the page. If you move down a little bit, you notice that our client is showing up in Google Places for a community that's located a little ways away from Fort Worth. Moving down just a little bit further, you notice that our client's website is starting to show up as well. Now, when we do a promotion for you, your website will be one of the last things that starts to show up. However, your website, once it starts showing up in the search engine results, is going to stay there for a very long time to come. And so, we've been able to get his website, his Google Places listing, use our blog, and have videos showing up for our client all on the front page of a fairly large sized community called Weatherford, Texas. Let's go ahead and move to a little bit different community now and see what we've been able to do. Wichita Falls is located north of the Fort Worth area, and it is a larger community than the Weatherford area is, and a fairly large community at that. So once again, if you type in asphalt parking lot in Wichita Falls, Texas, the top 2 results are our blog working for our client. As you move down the page a little bit, you notice once again we have 2 videos showing up with video thumbnails. Those are able to attract people's attention very quickly. While I'm pointing this out, let me also inform you that of all of the people who go to the search engines for information, over 80% watch videos online. the average length of time of a video that they watch is about 2.5 to 3.5 minutes. Of the people who have watched video online, over 50% have responded to some type of call to action. That's the power of using video in the search engines to help your company be found in the results. If you look at the very bottom of the page once again, we have yet a third video showing up for our client. And so, one video, two videos, three videos, and two blog posts showing up for Asphalt parking lot in Wichita Falls, Texas. That's extremely impressive. Remember that Wichita Falls is a large community, and so if you type in the search phrase asphalt paving Wichita Falls, Texas, we look immediately and our blog shows up 1, 2, 3 times. That's really impressive, but it doesn't end there. As you move down the page, you notice once again that we have 2 videos with thumbnails that show up. Those definitely attract people's attention and their eye falls to those very quickly. 5 listings on the first page of Google for asphalt paving in Wichita Falls, Texas. Now we could go on and on using different terms having to do with asphalt paving, parking lots, driveways, asphalt repair, seal coating, so on and so forth. All I wanted to do is illustrate to you the power of what we do. Your company can come up not only on the front page of Google for many of the search phrases that customers are looking for you using. However, we can find you, or we can help you be found multiple times. And that is just amazing. When you are found many times on the front page of Google for a search phrase, people are very apt to use your business instead of your competitors. And not only are you found many times on the front page, but if you are showing up like our client is, that means that your that means that your competitors are showing up on page 2 or 3. Now take my word for it. People do not go to page 2 or 3 of Google when they look for something or a service or product that they need. They simply type in something different. So not only do you need to be found on the front page for your main keyword, you need to be found under multiple keywords and hopefully many times. If this sounds interesting to you, or if this sounds like something that could really help your business, give us a call here at Video Marketing USA. Our number is toll-free 877-306-0872. Now, we can help your website be found by sending many links to it through our videos, articles, and other types of methods that we use. We can use PDFs to help you get found. And on your PDFs, we can put anything that you need, a special offer, call to action, anything just like an article or your website. We can use videos. We'll use our blog. We use a multifaceted approach to get you found in the search engines many times. When you're on the first page, and when you're on the first page many times, you're going to knock your competitors to the second and third page. As I've said before, people just don't go to the second page of Google when they're looking for a product or service. So once again, if this sounds like something that you can use, give us a call toll-free 877-306-0872 and let us show you the power of what we can do and get your business really moving online. We only work with one type of business in any given area. So once we decide to work with you, we're not going to work with your competitors or anybody else in your industry for getting search results in Google, YouTube, or anything else. So don't hesitate. We're going to work with one company in your area. Give us a call as soon as you can. 877-306-0872. Call us today and let us get busy helping you be found in the search engines for the phrases which are important to your business.